Hello everyone, this is Debbie from Ink and Page, and I'm here today with day 4 of Junk Journal January. Today's prompt is outline. Before I get started on the actual crafting here, I just want to go over a couple of quick things. If you're new and you would like to join in on this and get the free printable pack that goes with it, just make sure you sign up at the link below. The link is create.inkandpage.co/JJJ2025. The clickable link is below. If you sign up on another video, you'll get the printables for that video. So just to make sure you're getting the right printables. I am sending an email out every day with the video link, and it will also have a link to the printables in it. So if you don't get them today, you'll definitely get them tomorrow. Okay. So, also, I wanted to mention that there will be a new pack this Monday. So, if you're going to open any email, you want to make sure you open Monday's email so that you get the new printables for next week. Okay, and that will cover everything from embossed to overlap. Okay, so, all right, with that out of the way, let's get started on what we're going to do today. The first thing I want to go over is what I'm using from the printables and then what I'm bringing to the table. So this is one of the frames. Actually, it should go this way. Sorry. This is one of the frames from the printable pack. I cut the picture out of the middle. There were a number of them. They look like this. I can't remember what was on the inside of this one, but I did cut it out. So there's that. I'm using both my number 4s, and I cut this flower off of one of the journaling cards. This is one of the background papers that I ripped, and we're going to use that. So that's what I'm going to use from the printable pack today. And I possibly may use some of the words. I haven't decided exactly, but you know, those you can always consider, you know, in the play. Okay, so that's those ones. And then I also pulled out some washi tape. I have a piece of acetate, a couple of like little pieces of leftover ephemera, just in case I want to use those to decorate. I have an extra frame. This is a frame that came from like a pack of like commercial ephemera. This was, I'm pretty sure, $49 in Market. I just wanted to throw it in here just as an example, like if you didn't want to use the printable pack or you just wanted to use stuff that you could find in your house, you know, this would be, you know, just as good of a frame to use. So I have it just in case I want to use an extra frame. I have these little dried flowers. I found these today actually in my craft room because I was cleaning. So I thought, oh, I'm going to use those tonight. And then I just have a book page that I'm going to use for layering. One thing I did want to mention that I don't think I've mentioned before is that one of my kind of priorities for this is to try to use things that are just on my desk, that are sitting around, that, you know, they're just like gathering dust right now. So I really want to put them into action. So one of the challenges with the prompt for today, which is outline, is that it's like there's so many options, right? I had a little trouble narrowing it down, so I came up with a few that I'm going to use in my journal today. And I know I've been doing double spreads. Today I'm just going to do one because I want to land on this page for tomorrow's prompt. So I'm going to just do the one page today. I mean, I don't want you guys to feel pressure to do 2 pages every day. You know, it does take a little bit longer, but I thought I can do all the ideas I have for outline on this one side, and then I'll have this for tomorrow, and I'm going to use a few pages tomorrow, so hopefully that will work out well for you guys too. Okay, all right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to outline my page with washi tape. This is some I think this is a Tim Holtz, like, it's called tissue tape, and I really love this stuff because it is extremely thin. It's even thinner than washi tape. Whoops. I got a little carried away there. And it just melts into the page. So I'm going to make a little frame around my page with this. Let's do the 2 verticals first. And that will be my first outline of sorts for the for this spread. There's going to be lots of outlines, and I'm sure there's like 100 different ways you can think to do this, so I'll be looking forward to seeing like what you guys come up with as well. All right, here we go. There, I have a bunch of like hanging threads around here. I'm just going to use this to tear this. And then we'll go across as well. And this will just kind of create my background, because this page is pretty plain, the one that I'm working on today. And I really wanted to have like, I love how this like ledger looks, and it's kind of tactile too. It feels nice. So it gives that the page more of like a, you know, the feel of like actual book paper. I used the HP 32 pound for this, and it gives you a beautiful print, which is why I use it, but it's also very smooth. So sometimes it's nice to have a little extra texture on here. Okay, so for this too, I cut the flower out, and then I put it on a book page, and then I cut around it, and then I inked it. So this is another one of my outlines. I'm going to also be using this frame. That's going to be an outline. So I'm going to stack up my papers here and see what kind of a layout I want to get here. I want to have this up top. Some more down here. And I want to put my flowers in the middle, and I also need to put the acetate on my frame first too. I wasn't going to do that initially because I don't really like having the shine, but these flowers are pretty delicate, so I figured I better have some sort of protective element on here as well. I'm going to pull my threads out. I'm going to have to just figure out what I want to do with my flower here. And I want to get my 4 in here as well. And then I figure I'll do like a little cluster of ephemera. My other goal is to I'm trying to get the videos down to just a little bit less than 30 minutes. I'm trying to get closer to 15 minutes so they're not quite as long, because I know everybody's busy, and I feel like that would be like a more manageable daily time frame. Okay, so I'm going to just put this tape on here so that I can put the acetate on the back here. And then hopefully some of it will overflow a little, and I can use that to just adhere my frame. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention too is like, I'm looking for some recommendations for like a glue stick. Like, I would love to have that for like making masterboards and stuff. I think it would be faster and easier. But I just have not found one that I really, really like. So if anybody has one, I would be very excited to hear about it in the comments. Just to try that out too. On videos. I just haven't had really good luck with like longevity in terms of adhesive, you know? So that's what I'm basically looking for is, oops, this didn't stick to the thread very well. I might have to use glue. There we go. So like, I really struggle with it because it seems to peel up after a certain amount of time. which is not something you want to have going on in your journals. All right. I did ink all my edges too. I wanted to make sure I had all my lines outstanding, you know, for this one. It does not like this thread. I'll just tack a little glue on there too. Right. This is just a little piece of acetate. And that gives us our little frame, which will protect our flowers as well. Let's make sure I get all this in the right direction, because I will do it upside down. Okay, so first I have to decide on that and this. Oh, I know I want this to go in here like this. All right, so I'm going to, all right, so let's try to put these flowers down here and see how that goes. Okay, there we go. I just sped you up and put a little music on there just so you wouldn't have to listen to me ramble on. Okay, so I put down all my main pieces on here. What I want to do now is I definitely want to add this on here. Let's see, I want to put a couple of things on here as well, so that I just have a little extra stuff on the page. This seems perfect for this one. And then I just had saved like a couple random pieces of like book page and stuff that was when I was like cutting stuff up yesterday and today. I just tossed these in a little container on the side there, so that I would have them. This is like a leftover ticket from yesterday when I was like putting this stuff together, because it's always nice to have those little, you know, tiny bits and pieces around. Let's get these two down first. And then I might hit my goal of being just a smidge faster today. It might be because I'm only doing the one page, but I'm really excited about tomorrow. And the one for tomorrow is depth. So I think we can do some pretty fun stuff. I'm going to put this down just a little bit here. Some pretty fun stuff with that prompt in our journal. I can't believe we're already on day 4. I feel like it was literally just making the journal on that first day. It's crazy how fast it goes. When we did the 12 days of Winter Wonder, that went by so fast. I could not believe it. But the great thing was at the end you had a little finished journal, so it'll be the same thing here. Well, I'll have a finished journal. Okay, let's see. This will be really nice. This is going to be so chunky when it's done. Part of me wonders if I should have done an actual spine, but I was thinking, oh, it's only a month, you know, it won't, you won't need a big fat spine. Who knew? Okay. All right, the next thing that I want to do here is I just want to take a quick, these are the like little domino pieces that were on one of the printable sheets, and they just have little patterns and stuff on them. I was thinking about doing like, I'm not sure if I should or not. I was thinking about adding something up here at the top, just because I don't know, I feel like it needs something right there. And I was thinking maybe I could, this is when you're like, oh, can I pry that up? I guess that was when it would be good if I had a glue stick. I just want something a little bit more up there. Okay, I pulled out my Tim Holtz Field Notes ephemera pack, which I have to admit these are pretty nice to have around. Because, you know, you didn't have to cut them out, you didn't have to worry about them. So I pulled a few pieces out of that, and I'm going to add them, I think, on here. And it'll just add that little bit of extra oomph that I'm looking for this page. I think I'm going to go with that butterfly. It's hard to decide. But I just want to keep adding things to this, which, I don't know, maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. But, you know, it's nice to have these little extra pieces just for when you're doing stuff like this. I'll try to, you know, maybe make some extra ones for next week's kit as well. Just like little pieces like this, so that we have little things to tuck and stick, you know, in the little tiny spots that are on here. I really wanted to do a rub on, but the problem is I don't really have a really good flat space for that on here. So instead I will add one of these things on here. I think I'll add the green one, and I think that should finish it off pretty well. I just need to get a little bit of glue on here. I don't know, maybe the red one. Or, was it red or pink-ish? Yeah, so these are a little bit, you know, like a handy bonus thing, especially if you're doing like a botanical situation like this one. You can just add these guys in for, you know, just a little bit of extra interest on your page. And he does such a good job picking these out. So they're handy little packs to have. I think I'll go behind the frame on that. And I really only added a couple little pieces on here, but I think it does really help and make it look a little bit more finished. So I will definitely put that on the list for next week's ephemera. I'll be working on that this weekend for sure. Okay, let's add, I'm just going to lay my glue down here. I'm going to add this number 4 tab here. I'm going to add this on this side of the page. Here we go. Oh, I have to get my stapler out. I want it to face this way, since is that about even? Let's do it on this side. There we go. Look at that. Number 4 is done. So we'll go here and we'll just take a quick look at the sky. I'm pretty happy with how this one came out. This is outline, the prompt outline, and what we did on this one is we used a frame to outline this, and we used washi tape to outline our page. We mounted this on here and to outline this flower, and then I inked all this ephemera to outline that as well. I did pull out some acrylic markers, but I don't think I need to use them because I think this page is pretty busy on its own, but these are a good option if you want to actually, you know, draw on your page or draw around things on your page. That's just a little extra little bonus info right there. I had not used these before until this Christmas. We did like a little family art project, and we used these in them, and they were super fun and they worked amazing. So highly recommend those. And okay, so it looks like that brings us to a close for day 4, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5, which is depth. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have fun working in your journals today. I look forward to seeing what you guys post, either on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you want to do it. I would appreciate it if you enjoyed this video, if you would like it, and please subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow.